This is TWiT.
If you've heard about the new iPhones, you probably have at this point. The iPhone 13 and the Pro models, the Pro and the Pro Max, both feature the ability to do, because they have a 3x ultra wide lens, or no, excuse me, a 3x zoom lens, not ultra wide lens, a 3x zoom lens. With that means that the iPhone can do some pretty cool macro photography. And if you are rocking an older model iPhone and wishing that you too could do macro photography, well, I have some good news for you. Halide, the incredible photography app for the iPhone, has added macro photography mode to the app. And now here's what's cool about this. It's very good for using it on an iPhone 13 that actually has a special macro photography with that zoom lens, but it enables macro photography on phones as far back as the iPhone 8. So even if you don't have the new camera with the new fancy photography mode, you would be able to take macro photography with this new, or with this update to the app. What happens is that the app will look at all 3 or 2 or however many cameras you have on the phone, and it will use whatever lens is getting the closest photo that it can of whatever it is you're trying to take a photo of. And so it's smart about kind of understanding what looks good. And then it uses AI and machine learning magic, as they always say, to improve upon the photo. So there's this great photo here. It's the iPhone 13 Pro at the right and the iPhone 10R with a macro attachment on the left. Depending on what you're taking and how you're taking it, one could look better than the other. I'm going to show you how to use it here on the iPhone. So if you've got this, if you've got the Halide app, which I think everybody should own, it is a fantastic way to take photos. You tap on the autofocus button and you tap on the little, as people are used to, the little flower, and that is macro mode. And then from there, you can tap on something to autofocus to it. I can get closer if I want to, or farther away. And then I can snap the photo. You'll see that down at the bottom, it was switching 0.5. This went 0.7. I can get closer and we'll see what it goes to, 0.5 again. I will take this photo, boop, and it captures it. And then what it did was it took the photo, possibly with multiple lenses, and used the information that it had to take the best possible photo that it could. And then from there, it runs it through kind of an algorithm to help sharpen the photo, make it look better than it would be on its own. And you can see the HEIC version of the photo looks like this. And it took that photo and we cropped it in even more with the final JPEG here. And wow, look at that detail there. You can see that little, I don't even know what that is on the top of this ink bottle, but there's this little sort of fiber that is very tiny, and you can see it very clearly with Halide. Now, I think this is amazing that it enables people to take macro photography without having to have the latest model iPhone, because I think macro photography is really fun. I really like macro photography quite a bit. So yeah, that is an update for Halide. If you don't have the app, you should totally head to the App Store and get it right now. Let me look it up really quick so that I can see how much it costs, because I do not recall off the top of my head. Halide Mark II in the App Store is free to download, and then it's $2.99 a month or $11.99 a year, or you can pay a one-time $49.99 fee to own it forever and sort of get the updates. So we'll include a link to that. I think, Rosemary, you have used and enjoy it. Both Leo and I have both recommended Halide in the past. Renee Ritchie recommends Halide. It's a very popular app because they are among the first to hop on the the new features and functionality that's available in with the cameras and with iOS whenever they get the chance.
Yes, they are. It's a very nice application. And my dad frequently uses it as well. And he loves taking pictures and has recently pretty much given up using other cameras because the iPhone is just so good nowadays that unless he really wants to lug DSLRs around, it'll do everything he needs.
Nice. That's awesome.